Hello guys, this is Debonair and my little advice and tips videos for Slay the Spire. Unfortunately, our last run we did not manage to achieve a victory. The champ shut us down, which was as expected pretty much from the moment I saw the champ as was my boss. I think I could have taken either of the other bosses. But the champ was the worst one for what I had. But let's play the Silent. I don't really like the Ironclad as much as the Silent, and so, a deadly huntress from the Foglands eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. So she has the starting relic, the bag of preparation I had. Basically, that's what she always has. She draws 2 additional cards at the start of the combat, so she focuses a lot on her first turn. And if you're lucky enough to get the bag of preparation, having 9 cards in your opening hand is really nice. Anyway, let's do her tour. Greetings, I am Yow! We have the whale. I don't think I get a... no. It's a new character, I still don't get a blessing. Alright, so as usual, prioritize... looking at my boss first. So, Hexaghost. In my opinion, the most difficult boss of the first floor. At least that's what I thought until I kind of figured out his thing. The big thing is his initial opening attack is based on how much health you have when you go into him. So if you're at full health, it's a stupidly strong attack that you pretty much have no chance against. But if you go in at like 40 hit points, it's only like a 24 attack, which is pretty defendable. So, basically you do not want to have full health when you fight this boss. It's kind of interesting. He's still the hardest boss, in my opinion, because he does add a bunch of burns to your deck. So unless you have heavy discard, you could be in big trouble. Fortunately, that's kind of the style that I like to play the most with the Silent, is a draw discard build. We'll see if we can put one together. Alright, so fires. We got 2 on this path, 2nd on this one, 2nd on that one, 3rd on this one or this one, 3rd on this one, 3rd on that one. Okay, so you can only get 3 fires no matter what path. If I go this one, I'm forced to fight an elite. Forced to fight an elite there. Actually, I'm forced to fight an elite no matter which way I go. There's an elite blocking all the paths. So I want to hit the fire for an upgrade before fighting the elite. So this is the path I want. And I can also hit an early shop to remove a card. Let's get to it. Alright, so the Silent, a bit more defensive focus, where the Ironclad had 4 defense and 5 attacks. The Silent has 5 defense, 5 attacks, also a special defend, gain higher block and discard a card, and a 0-cost neutralize, which deals 3 damage and applies a weak, which is usually the first card, or maybe the second. Sometimes I upgrade Survivor first, sometimes Neutralize, or if I get a really good card like Malaise, that would be my first upgrade, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, more defensive focus because we don't have the automatic healing at the end of battle. Neutralize will take that down to 8, and Survivor will cover that. So we can discard a defend, double strike, Do as much damage as possible while being fully defended. He's not attacking, so we'll just double strike and end. He's gonna block, though, and buff himself. If he didn't have that buff, I could kill him now. But since he does, let's just keep ourselves at full hit points, break his armor. Hopefully he's gonna put, I think it's only 5 armor with an attack. Yeah. And he's gonna buff again, so this is our time to attack. Unfortunately, we don't really have much in the way of attacks. Could do a little bit of damage. 6 strength now. He's gonna get hard. And I'm literally 1 damage away from killing him. So again, we're gonna fully defend ourselves. And break his block. Hopefully we get 3 strikes next turn. 3 strikes will kill now. No. But he's not attacking, so we should have lethal next turn guaranteed. A bit of a long battle. He got quite powerful. Yes. 2 strikes is lethal. Alright. Backstab is such a good card. It's 11 damage, always available in your opening hand and with no cost. Flying Knee, you deal 8 damage this turn, and next turn you gain an extra energy. That's really nice. But, since I know my boss is Hexaghost, and he's going to put a lot of burns in my deck, draw discard is what I want. So we're taking Dagger Throw. Even though if the boss was anything else, I'd have taken Backstab instead of Dagger Throw. You want to build your deck towards the boss you're facing. Okay, we're at full hit points. I don't want Regret with the Silent, so we're gonna skip the Relic and just take max hit points. Ooh, well-laid plans. I was planning on removing a card, but well-laid plans. Remember my problem with the champ of not drawing enough defense on the turn I needed it? That card solves that problem. You upgrade it, you can keep 2 cards at the end of your turn. It is so amazing for actually developing a strategy. Like, I can keep my with the Hexaghost, I can keep my discard cards in my hand until I draw burns, and then use them to discard the burns. So, as much as I was planning on doing a removal, which I would remove a basic strike, since I put the Dagger Throw in, I want to draw Dagger Throws instead of strikes. But well-laid plans is much better for me. Oh, I can also get Acrobatics. Draw 3 and discard 1. That's draw discard, but against the Hexaghost, I don't really want this early. I'll try to pick up an Acrobatics on floor 2. Because I could end up drawing 3 burns and only being able to discard 1 of them. And that would really screw me. Outmaneuver. Next turn, gain 2 extra energy. That's really nice. Do I want it? My favorite card for the Silent is Malaise. Malaise gives the enemy negative X strength and X turns of weakness. This is amazing for using Malaise, especially since I have well-laid plans. So I am going to grab an outmaneuver, because I really hope I pick up Malaise. Speaking of outmaneuver, this is a great turn for it. So you only have like 2 strikes. Dagger throw, since it's a stronger one. Throw out one of my strikes, because I don't want to take any damage, even though it's just 1. 15 I should be able to handle before he gets too outrageous. Okay, we'll strike. Double defend, throw my well-laid plans. That way I keep Survivor. Just in case I don't get enough. I think I'm guaranteed to get 2 strikes, but my powers were matched. Aww. Because at the beginning of the thing he said that my powers are unmatched. Alright, so deflect. 4 block for 0. Pretty good. Especially if you're playing a draw deck, which I am planning on doing. But I don't want to jump the gun on this. Because I haven't got much draw. I've only got, well, dagger throw. Obviously, Predator, I can draw 2 more cards next turn, and it's a really strong attack, but it does cost 2 energy. It's worth it, though. Totally worth it. Because 2 strikes is 12 damage. So 2 energy for 2 strikes is 12, 2 energy for Predator is 15, and I get 2 more cards next turn. So I get a better option. Caltrops. Whenever you're attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacker. That is amazing against the birds and anything else that does a lot of multi-attacks. But... and it upgrades to 5, which is really nice. The birds will literally kill themselves instantly on it. I think I'm going to go Predator, though. Because I want to try to get rid of some strikes and have stronger attack cards. And this is such an amazingly strong attack card. It upgrades to 20. If I get the little, little grub things that armor and buff themselves, that have the auto armor. If you remember those from the last playthrough, those little maggot-looking things where when you hit them once they gain armor, this thing will take them out in 1 hit before they can gain their armor. So I am going to take Predator here. Okay, we're going this way because I wanted to hit the shot before the elite, or the fire before the elite. Hey, look at these! The exact things I was talking about. See? On taking attack damage, they curl up and gain. That one's 6 block, that one's 7 block. But Predator will just annihilate. Yeah, go ahead and defend ourselves from the 5. And next turn, I should be just fine. Yep. Plenty of strikes. Just dagger throw and strike him down. Damage to all enemies. That's nice. Again, I don't want to take acrobatics before this boss. I want to take acrobatics on the next level. Flying knee, 8 damage, and next turn gain energy. That's nice, but I already have outmaneuver. This thing gonna be real nice, but currently I only have 2 discarding cards. And apparently this is common. I don't think I've seen... well, I've seen this on Lunar Knight's playthroughs. I commented on it about Tour, but I haven't played with this myself before. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have tried to do 2 episodes in a row. My voice. Ugh. Okay, so some of these are good cards, but I'm pretty happy with the way my deck is currently. I'd like to get another, dagger throw or 2, so I don't want to bloat it with unnecessary stuff. I want to keep it small, so I draw the cards I want. So we're going to skip here. We're going to Smith. I talked about either upgrading Survival or Neutralize, but we definitely got some other options now. Well-laid plans is probably my most attractive, because I like to strategize what I'm doing. This upgrades to 3 energy, but I haven't got Malaise yet, so we'll just leave it as 2. We already looked at this doing 20 damage. But we're about to fight an elite, so let's think about what elites we could get. Gremlin Knob. We want to deal lots of damage to him without blocking, so as much damage as possible soon. Predator definitely helps with that. Outmaneuver is a skill, but next turn we can really unleash on him. The 3 sentries, they alternate between throwing dazes in the deck and attacking for 8. So Survivor has that covered for 1. I could upgrade a Defend to have another full block with 1 card. And the 3rd elite we could face is the Ocarina Monster. I don't remember its name, so I just call it the Ocarina Monster. I think Lunar Knight does too. That one hits for 18 twice. Like, not 2 attacks of 18, but 18 2 turns. And then debuffs you, losing you a strength and a dex. And then just continues to repeat that cycle. So again, you'd want high defense. So you want good defense for 2 of the elites, and good attacks for the 3rd. Although the sentries, also you want to take 1 out as soon as possible. So I think that our best bet is probably going to be Dagger Throw. So that upgrades to 12 damage. This upgrades to 20, yeah, but costing 2, we're going to want to defend with most of our stuff. So we're going to want a strong single energy attack. And Dagger Throw is going to be it for us. So I'm going to upgrade Dagger Throw in preparation for this elite. And it's Gremlin Knob. Okay, so he hasn't put his thing up where he gains strength for you playing skills yet. So I can outmaneuver this turn, giving me good energy next turn. We'll throw down our well-laid plans. Strike him twice, and we'll keep the other strike for next turn. So it's Gremlin Knob. Okay, so he's got Enrage. Whenever I play a skill, gain 2 strikes. So what you want to do with Gremlin Knob is kill him as soon as you possibly can without blocking or playing other types of skills. So you just want to accept the damage he's dealing. So we'll go ahead and Dagger Throw, and Predator, and Strike, and Strike. I'm not going to defend, because that'll just make him stronger. I guess we'll keep a defense, sure. Hopefully, if I get a strong attack, I can take him out in conjunction with my potion before getting hit by this 21. 6, 12, 18, 21, 31. No, I did not get one of my strong attacks. Well, we're definitely going to weaken him. So this particular turn, I'm actually going to try to fully defend myself. Because I'm pretty much guaranteed to get Predator and Dagger Throw next turn, which will kill him, in conjunction with my potion. So we're gonna go ahead and block, even though it powers him up. We'll take less damage in the long run. So I take 4 damage. Let's keep a strike. And now we should be able to kill him. 15, 21, 31. We can't. We can't kill him. 1 hit point off. So yeah, that was my mistake. I was expecting to get Dagger Throw here. Fortunately, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have played that third defend last turn. I should have struck him. Even though I'd have taken a little more damage that turn, I'd have been able to kill him guaranteed this turn. So I made a big mistake there, and that's going to probably cause me to have to rest. So playing a defend will block for 5 and he'll gain 3. So basically my defense block for 2. So let's play one of them. Keep a strike. Make damn sure I can kill him next turn. Ouch. I hate Gremlin Knob. Okay, we can no longer become weak. That's nice. Piercing Wail. All enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn. If I got that at the right time for Hexaghost, that would completely neutralize his attack. Play 99 vulnerable, make the enemy vulnerable for the whole battle. Yeah. After Image. Whenever you play a card, gain a block. This is so useful. I don't have a lot of zero-cost cards yet. But I am planning on playing a lot of cards because I'm going to go for a draw-discard build. So After Image, and it's rare, so you should probably take it when it shows up, because it's not likely to show up again. So let's go ahead and grab After Image. It upgrades to be innate, so you always have it in your opening hand. It's really nice. Alright, let's throw down the After Image. Play well-laid plans. 10, wow. This guy's gonna buff himself. Do I want to accept 3 to deal 12? Actually, I'd only be accepting 2 to deal 12, because the After Image will give me 1. I think that's worth it. I'm going to kill the slime first, because when this guy dies, he makes you vulnerable, and then the slime would be hitting for 15. I'm going to keep the defend, because he's probably going to be attacking. And he's going to be stronger. Oh, they're both attacking. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use my potion so that I can kill off that guy. And then Survivor will take care of my defense. And you're dead. Predator. Alright. Prepared. Another great card for my draw discard build, but again, Hexaghost. Although Prepared isn't as bad as Acrobatics, since if I draw a burn, I could immediately discard it, or if I upgrade it and draw 2 cards, I could immediately discard them if they were both burns. So I think Prepared is the right choice here. And it's another discard card, and it's another 0-cost card that'll give me armor with After Image. So we are going to take Prepared. Go ahead and grab a relic, Bottled Flame, pick an attack card. And I don't know if I want Predator in my opening hand. Actually, I probably don't. No, I don't want Predator in my opening hand, guaranteed. Because I'm going to upgrade After Image, and that'll be in my opening hand. I don't want my opening turn to just be After Image Predator. Because that's basically one block. Neutralize is probably my better bet. Dagger Throw is alright. But no, Neutralize is going to be what I want. Let's keep Neutralize in the opening hand. Oh, we got another one. Oh, nice. Extra energy. Now I kind of wish I had put Predator in. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade. And I'm going to upgrade the After Image. So that is innate. I can always count on it being in my opening hand. Oh, Thieves and Slime. Throw the After Image. Well, Late Plans is great. Neutralize the Thief. Go ahead and defend for as much as I can. I'm going to focus everything on the Thief because I don't want him to get away with my gold. Let's keep the strike. $30 hit points going into the Hexaghost is really nice, because that'll make his initial attack pretty much easily defendable. I shouldn't take any damage. It's only going to be like 18, I think. And if I weaken him, then it's going to drop it to 12. So I could defend that with just like a Survivor and a Defend. Or since I'll have the After Image, defend. Any case, let's splam. Can I kill you? Probably not. We're gonna drop a defend. Prepared. Predator strike. Oh, I haven't got enough to Predator strike. Let's drop the outmaneuver since I'm not going to be playing that. So we need to Play the survivor. And strike him, so I'll hold on to the predator to kill him next turn. I am taking 6. Okay, you're done. And we'll attack the slime. Keep the strike, because if I draw my dagger throw, 2 strikes and a dagger throw will kill it. There we go. Doesn't matter what I drop, because, like I said, 2 strikes and a dagger throw. Okay. Let's get my gold back. I'm going to take Terror here, because that is great against the boss. Being able to make him vulnerable the entire time. We already talked about Sneaky Strike, and Endless Agony is okay. I mean, it is a 0-cost card. It works well with After Image, but I'm not really playing an attack spam deck. I want to try to play a draw discard deck, which I've got a pretty good start to. So we're going to go ahead and take Terror. This Terror is going to wreck Hexagos pretty effectively. Alright, After Image, neutralize. Prepared. Hit you with the dagger throw. Take a defend and attack. So yeah, I only had to play 1 defend there because of After Image. I love After Image. Terror Predator, will that kill? No, not quite. If I'd upgraded Predator, then that would kill. So, let's go lead plans. Let's get our After Image up. Terror, defend, outmaneuver, take 3. Whoops. Why didn't I retain that? Ah. I should have definitely retained that. Oh yeah, immune to weakened. Nice. Three vulnerable. Calculated gamble. So good. So good. It upgrades, it no longer exhausts. So good for my draw discard build, but not before Hexaghost. So I don't want to discard my head and just draw a bunch of burns and not be able to do anything about them. So this is another skip. 2 cards I'd really like to take, the Calculated Gamble and Acrobatics, but not before this boss. If I'd had any other boss, I'd have such a better deck right now. I'm actually going to take this, because I am going to rest at this final campsite, and I don't want the rest to put me up too high, because that'll make Hexaghost's attack really strong against me. Right now I'd gain, what, like 28 hit points or something for rest? So 40 49, almost 50. Yeah, that'll put me too high. But if I take this and go down to 10, then I'll be just about right where I want to be as far as the Hexaghost battle. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to rest. And we're going in there at 32 hit points. That's pretty much perfect. Yeah, that's about right where I want to be. A little below half health. So his attack shouldn't be too terribly bad. Gonna go ahead and strike him down. Hit the outmaneuver. I don't want to draw something that I'm going to discard, because I want to keep neutralized for this attack. But like I said, it should only be, yeah, 3 times 6. So we neutralize it, it becomes 2 times 6. We defend twice, and we've got it blocked. Hit him with Predator, and we can even strike. Keep that defend. I actually should have vulnerabled him before doing all that. That was a small mistake, but I think we're in good shape. Here's our terror. Dagger throw. And defend. Gonna hold on to survivor. Neutralize again. Strike. Defend will put us at 9. Yeah. Defend. Strike again. Onto our survivor. Okay. Predator. Defend. No reason to use prepared. Keep survivor still. So you see that he's starting to light up his things. I want to try to kill him before he gets all the way around, because then he powers up significantly and does a very strong attack, 6 times 6 I think it is, which I could probably survive, but it would put me in dire straits if I get any bad burn hands. So he's not attacking, so I don't need a lot of block. I just need the 2 to take care of this burn, so I don't need to actually defend at all. I'll just let my after image protect me from the burn. Go ahead and attack all out. I still want to hold on to survivor, so neutralize. Blocked. Keep survivor for when it's needed. Gain some block and some strength and be a little stronger. So 6, 12, 13. Yep, this is where I need to use survivor. So with using survivor here, I don't want to use dagger throw. Am I trying to perfect this battle? We're in good shape, although we're getting close to his big attack. I don't think I'm going to perfect it if he gets there. So I'll go ahead and accept the 4 damage in order to deal 22. Well, wait, he's armored, so that's only 10. No, accepting the damage right now to deal 10 isn't worth it. if I draw a burn, I can discard it, so that's alright. Let's hold on to Predator. Hopefully he's not attacking next turn and I can use it. He is attacking. And we also have a burn. And only one defend. We do have neutralize. So one defend. 6, and the burn makes 8. So if I Predator, I'll gain 8. Nice. And unfortunately, he did reach his big one. 5 times 6. Okay, not 6 times 6. I don't know why I was thinking 6 times 6. Still, that's 30. I mean, I could withstand it, obviously. But this attack also will put 3 burns in my deck and upgrade the burns that are already in it to deal 4 instead of just 2. So this is where he starts becoming really dangerous. We're gonna prepare it out this burn. Well, we drew another burn. That figures. Nine, 18, 27. No. I was considering just foregoing defense and attacking him to try to bring him down as quickly as possible, but he's still a little too high for that. So let's defend as best we can, and instead of striking, I think I'm going to outmaneuver. Get that extra energy for next turn. I can hit him really hard next turn. See, there. 3 upgraded burns, and the ones already in my deck will be upgraded now. Alright, Predator. Uh... 4, 8, 12, that'd be 10. Yeah, I can keep my survivor. So I defend, strike. That puts me at 14, 10, 8. So I can keep my survivor. I don't think I've ever let him go all the way around again, so I don't even know what his third big one is. Alright, it's gonna neutralize. So we're blocking for 10. Survivor would take care of it right now if I needed to. Can I kill him? It's gonna do 18. Toss out a defend. Strike. Nope. So gain 5, go to 8, 9. We already haven't perfected it, so we can take 1 damage, keep survivor. Now we got 2 burns. This is why I have survivor. Get rid of one of them. So now 4, 8, 12. So we should be good with a strike and an outmaneuver. 10. Not quite completely good, but good enough. Keep our defend. Hopefully we can kill him next turn. Yes. Predator. So we've taken down Hexaghost. Speed Potion, gain 5 dex at the end of your turn, lose 5 dex. Ooh, that's great for a turn where you really need to defend yourself against something big. A second after image? Are you kidding, game? believe it! I don't think I've ever had two after images in one deck. Obviously we're taking it, like, hands down. You saw how useful after image is. Imagine double that. I won't have to defend very much. Looks like again we're taking Sozu. Yep. Always gotta have that extra energy. Considering that'll be two more block with after image as well. Alright, so we want to upgrade after image. Oh, actually we want to end the video because I'm about to lose my voice. So, we are in pretty amazing build right now. Now I want to really focus on, well, I'll talk about that at the beginning of the next video. Too much talking. Okay. So we pretty much kicked floor one's ass. Like I said, the big part about Hexaghost is do not go into it at full health. You want to try to go into it with about 30 to 36 health. No more, no less. And as long as you got decent defense and a little bit of discard, well, even if you don't have a little bit of discard, if you have decent defense, you should be able to beat Hexaghost. If you go in there with 30 to 36 health. If you go in with more, you might have more trouble. If you go in with less, you might have more trouble. Very particular one. He is the hardest, in my opinion, the hardest of the first floor bosses, and I used to have a big trouble with him until I kind of figured out that mechanic of his, about his attacks are based on your health. And I figured that out because I commented on one of Lunar Knight's videos, like, oh no, they buffed Hexaghost, are you serious? Because she went in there at full health and the thing did like 50 damage on the first turn! Then I realized that I almost never go into it with full health, because she one of your biggest problems, or one of your biggest problems if you're watching, is I think you do too much resting. As you've seen from me, you can generally get through a floor as long as you're above like 33% hit points. With the exception of some of the things like the Champ and the Automaton, you want to not be at low hit points for those. But you don't want to rest so much. Being at full hit points or high hit points is not as important as having upgraded cards in your deck. That's enough talking for today. Thank y'all, and good luck with the Spire.